Hello Malcolm and hello everyone else. Welcome to episode 11 of Planetbase. Probably going to be a pretty short episode here because I have to take Mr. Dog for his third walk of the day, and it's going to get dark pretty soon. It's clear out, so it's going to get cold. I've got the fire started early and we're going to jump right in. We left the base on a pretty happy note. They just got a recreational dome and they've got their bar. So I guess things are built out enough that we could afford to do that, and we're going to furnish that recreation dome for them. I believe we're totally okay on our power. Yeah, we're totally okay on our power, we're totally okay on our water, totally okay on our oxygen. I've placed lots of oxygen generators around any areas that might get crowded. So we have, well, actually, yeah, they're just about as far apart as they probably should be for safety. Especially in case of meteor impact. So multi-dome, the recreational dome, the Pleasuredome. We shall dub this the Pleasuredome. How are we for bioplastics before we do this? We're good. We're good. We're going to furnish it. So, a treadmill. I love it. It's like a Habit Trail maze, this thing, and here's the hamster wheel for it. So, treadmill. Now, you know, I like to consider things like a view for them while they're doing this stuff. So we'll put the workout stuff in the middle, and we'll put like a bench looking out at the view, such as it is. So we got a hamster wheel, an exercise bar, we'll put in a fountain. We're not going to over furnish, you know. There's no point. Put in a potted plant. We'll make this place mellow and nice. We'll go with bench by the plant. I wish we could get it to face that. That'll do. And I think we'll put in another hamster wheel just in case. And we'll put in another drinking fountain because you can't have too many water sources for these guys, to be honest with you. And we'll put in a couple more plants just to really make the place kind of nicer. A little more. I mean, we're not going to fill it up with stuff, so make it a little furnished. Oh, and they can have video screens in here. So we can slip one here, so they can look at that from the bench. And now let's just, okay, I'm starting to go crazy here. We got another bench here. We're gonna go with that. I mean, what's wrong with sitting down? And we can see, we're gonna take a connection off this somewhere, so we'll put the other video screen in front of the hamster wheel. They don't use them at the same time, but it's nice to imagine that they do. You know, if I was on a hamster wheel, I'd probably enjoy a video screen in front of my hamster wheel. Of course, you can't see out, but whatever. Whatever, you know. You wouldn't want to run with your head turned sideways either. You really could end up with a cramp. How are spares doing? It's because we're low on steel, I suspect. Tops off. That's got steel. That's got steel, so maybe we're just short on engineers. That's quite possible. We might just be short on engineers. Well, we got 15 engineers. I like engineers. I was thinking workers because we're a little short on ore. Steel's going up. I don't know about the spares thing. I think we just sold some in our last trade. So, yeah. And we've got the massive turbine and the massive solar patent. We will not attempt a tear out until we've got a lot of steel built up and stuff. They're doing a little work building out that rec center. Nice, nice. That's great. Yeah, not sure what to add. Stocks of everything are good. Biology is handling it. They're not having the best time in the world. Where's their little Vitromeat lab anyway? There's the new lab. Where is the new? There's the new lab. Oh yeah, that needs some freaking maintenance. Maybe I should shut down another Vitromeat maker. We'll just keep an eye on it. Those are looking pretty poorly, and we have a lot of Vitromeat, so maybe we should just take one out. Yeah, just take one out. Just take one out for now. We got lots more room to add more if we want them. I like that we've got a dedicated medical lab producing med supplies, and it's right by the sick base and right by the storage, so pretty convenient. Pretty convenient for them. We will want another storage somewhere. It's good to have these two right by the trading area. We could put in another one by the trading area, but then it might be a good one to have. Good idea to have one way out here. Bot workshop isn't too busy. They are making bots. Bot statistics, please. Still at 12, but they're manufacturing. They've got the materials. Semiconductors are holding. Arms is still switched off. It drains steel and semiconductors. Steel is the choke point. Steel is the choke point. Semiconductors will be the next choke point. So that means more workers, probably more steel mills, and more semiconductor mills. And I'm thinking we've got grid to support that. Well, here we are with no wind at night, or a little wind at night, and it ain't doing so good. Yeah, interesting. Well, I'm always a little stressy and paranoid about the grid, but I think that's very wise, because should you run out of power, you die. Everyone in the base dies, your base dies, your game ends, it's over. I mean, you could go back and reload another save, but that's not quite as much fun as actually making it through, is it? Speaking of making it through, look at this. Do we ever need some wind? Oh, night's almost over. We're gonna get solar before our power drains, so okay. But yeah, that's a question mark for building out, and of course the steel is a no-go for building out right now. We're gonna try and trade for some steel, or, well, or do we bring in workers? Let's see, mine staffing 2, and one guy out injured. And these are pumping away, and these are pumping away. It looks like we almost have enough workers. You know, it's the beginning of the day, and they've got almost every machine manned, and the mines are well manned. So maybe the problem is not so much workers as a shortage of mines. But I do think that 2 more workers would increase steel production for us. Possibly enough to keep up with arms and a little bit more engineering manufacturing, not a lot. I'm tempted to go ahead and do it. Food's holding. I think we're pretty well bunked. We're bunky. Now this is all connected, so I could recycle this. I'm allowed to. Do you guys think there's room for a big one? Ho 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 ho. See, this is where you should save and reload, but you don't. And we need an airlock out this way. We're wanting an airlock out this way, so as long as we can take 2 directions here, I'm gonna pop it off this or something. Well, okay, so we got one airlock here. That serves this area. Yeah, we need an airlock over here. We're going to have more biodomes and everything, so we'd want the airlock to pop right out onto this power farm. I hate this power farm. I'm going to redesign this power farm, let me tell you. But I think I can slip an airlock in without having to pull it out again. If it'll go. That's as far over. Let's just look at the lay of the land here. Okay, we're just going for as far over as we can. Now let's see if we can still pull off a biodome or other structure in this direction. No. 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 Yes. What the hell? Oh, that's cool. Okay. We can definitely pull off another structure in that direction. We mustn't forget that that fits there. I mustn't come back and panic, you know? I mustn't come back and say, oh no, I can't fit anything here. Because if I stick that there, then yep, the base can wrap right around this. Cool. And we'll just make sure, yeah, they can get in and out properly. We'll do our best on that front. Water collectors in a line. They look hokey. I like distribution. I like to sort of pretend that it matters and have the water collectors be you know, near the stuff that needs it. But the truth is, these floor panels they put in carry electricity and water at full power and pressure across anything. The only situation that you have to watch out for is air pressure, or oxygen parts per million or whatever, because air grows stale further from the generators, which is reasonable enough. Although, you know, if they're going to be able to pipe water and electricity perfectly, you would think that the walls of this would carry ventilation and fans as well. But you know what? That's just the way the game is set up. So, yeah, that's my problem. Okay, we are slowly refilling the power system during the day here. Halfway through the day, half wind, and we're on fill with good production. Fantastic production. We're just pouring out power right now. Great. It doesn't fill it up that fast. We drank it off last night pretty good. So, sure. Power drain is as high as you want it for this level of generation then. And we're going to be switching to massive solar panels and Goliath turbines, which will increase our efficiency, but we'll probably end up with about the same megawatts because we'll get less structures so that we can build more base. I'm going to end up keeping a lot of these small base structures. They're fine and they're impossible to pull out. So the small O2 generators and stuff that I have, there's going to be, and the small factories and stuff, there's going to be no change in those things. I don't intend to rip engineering completely apart just to make bigger factories. I may pull this apart. Actually, I'll probably leave that turbine and laser alone. They make a nice pairing. I would love another laser and another scope. Those are crucial, and you know what? That takes engineering staff. So maybe I should bring in both workers and engineers. That's the bot fleet. Bot fleet's steady. So I'll bring in a couple of engineers so that we can man another scope station. So we're going to open to engineers. Quickety quick, don't land me biologists while I'm clicking the button, guys. Maybe they got a little pause worked in. And we're going to stay open to trade. So we're hoping to pull in a couple of engineers. And we were thinking about pulling out this dorm and dealing with it, eh? Oh, and Buddy's going to sleep in it. Would a big one fit? Gosh sakes, eh? Tempting to save and reload and find out, but you know what? That's wrong Ola. Wrong Ola, so... well, he can go sleep somewhere else. Airlock has been built. Good work, guys. That'll help with things. You've got to have lots of airlocks on the base. Otherwise, they end up going hiking over mountain ranges sometimes when there isn't a convenient lock for them to use. They'll just go haywire. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to wait till morning to see about that dorm. I'm not sure if a big one will fit. Maybe we needn't try. We can add more bunking space. I want to put in cabins. We'll think it all over. Dorm's not important. Getting this starbase torn apart, or getting the starbase built, getting this junk heap torn apart, which I've gotten so used to that I now like. Getting this junk heap torn apart, kind of bonus. Because if I want another security center in here, of course that would mean having 3 security centers. That's a bit extreme. That's a bit extreme. 3 security centers. Yeah. Maybe we'll just have the master security center here have more than 1 guard station. And we'll count on that coverage. It's what I did last time. It's exactly what happened to me last time. So we just need security and airlock over here. There's plenty of O2. We're going to see how that fits while we're standing around waiting for ships to land. Where's the security center? There it is. Control center. So we can put the big one in and have as many scope stations and crud as we want. And we can get it really good and close. So we'll get it in nice and close. That pad and those 2 airlocks will stay exactly where they are. I just pointed with my finger, but you know which ones I mean. This will go here, and then we'll drag the 3rd airlock out this way. And yeah, okay, so we got to get this taken down and replaced with better stuff elsewhere. So you build first, you tear down later when it comes to the power system, especially because although it's nice and robust, it still has moments. Oh god, a ship's here. Oh, it's a trader. Gotta watch for that. Okay, he's got money and nothing else we want, so let's load his hold with, we got lots of meat and lots of veg, and we won't sell any of our valuables. Yeah, the base is a little on the poor side, so that gives us 195. Oh, we're going to be able to take all his money and then some. So we could actually just score these off him. Why not? I don't think they go bad. Okay, we went over. So back and back. And 230 to 233. Oh, well, what if we take off 1 cent? 232. 230. Do we really want the medicinal plants? Like, yeah, we'll take them, we'll take them. We'll take them. We get a little money. So, and we're just getting rid of food. Perfect, it's what we want. Alright. So we got the airlock done. The grid's surviving. And we're going to put in another Goliath as soon as we've got some steel. Maybe we should have got workers in, I don't know. Steel production's terrible. I might have to shut down semiconductors, which would kind of stop up bot production. But, oh, they got steel. They got steel. Maybe we'll put a shove on in here. Oh, no, we got lots of spares. No, okay. We have lots of spares. We just don't have any steel. And I want a Goliath turbine, and if I call for all the steel, that won't help us. That won't help us. Let's save game, fast forward out of this trader. So I'm honestly not quite sure what to do next. I think I'm going to build a Goliath turbine somewhere and then start ripping out these turbines. Basically. 1 for 1 at this point. So we will get a little amplification in power that way. But it costs a ton of steel to do this. You lose the steel for the connections that you take out. You never get that back. And the Goliath takes way more steel than these. These take like 4, it takes like 7, something like that. So we'll have to have a little steel. And it looks like we're going to get... It looks like we're just going to continue to break even on steel until we either reach production max on spares or turn off semiconductors. Because otherwise our steel's just like bouncing around the same and our ore is just bouncing around the same. It could be that workers will solve the problem. I'm bringing in engineers, but it could be that workers will solve the problem. Oh, I'll just leave it on fast forward for now. Until the engineers show up. We'll see how many we get. If we get extra, they can carry boxes. I think the base can handle the food and other stuff load. And we need the engineering staff. Steel and ore, they keep looking like they're recovering. And then they keep going back down because we're draining them off to make bots and make semiconductors and make spares. So it's pretty hard for us to get a surplus up of it. Production is just what it is. It is actually pretty well manned. I think 3 more workers and we'd man the mines better. So, I'll probably bring them in. I'd rather get driller bots. I'd rather get driller bots for that. We're looking for patents. But patents aren't going to come today, and bot production isn't going to go up today. Bot production is not going to go up without steel production because bots need semiconductors and steel. Okay, here's our engineers. Unless they're armed intruders. Oh, dear God, no. We only have 5 guards. They're engineers, and there is 3 of them. Let's turn off colonist for the moment and think about things. That's great. So we can put in an extra scope station now without having a problem. And look, engineering's humming away. So we just over-engineered. Chuckle, chuckle. That's got ore in it. That's got guys in it. That's got guys in it. They're doing their work. I could shut down a bioplastics processor to free a hand. But we need bioplastics for everything too. So that's great. We got our 3 engineers. We'll see how that impacts food and other stuff, especially sleeping arrangements, eh? There's always someone asleep in the building you want to demolish. I wonder if the big one will fit. I've got a feeling it won't. I've got a little feeling it won't. That's as close as we're gonna be allowed to be. Let's see, is the other one's closer to the power collector. We're gonna find out. Guys, I'm gonna roast you. In the morning. I'm gonna roast them in the morning. The bar's not busy. How's the machines? They've got drinks. Yeah, they got drinks and they got vegetables and everything. Yeah, the drinks machines definitely chewed into vegetable production a little. That's fine though. Vegetable production's good. Oh yeah, biology. I cut down the vitra meat. That seems to have taken enough load off them. We've still got lots of vitra meat. Does that mean we get more good meals in our food machines? Like, what do we got? Basic. Come on. I mean, we have all these ingredients. Salad. Basic. What are we doing with all the meat? Pasta. Burger. Okay, what? Is it a different type of machine or something? I don't get it. Let's check these ones out. Oh, let's go on camera right now. I want to catch that. But he's gone. There's another one. I haven't looked at them up close. Oh, look, he's like a little forklift. Now I know. I never looked at one up close before. Oh, they're just whipping around everywhere. Planet-Base news is on. Nice. You can pan in here a little bit, but oh look, and it's got buttons for food. That's cool. I like it. You can pan a bit in here, but not with any effectiveness. I mean, oh, I love the frosting on the dome from the ice. That's awesome. I got some tired folks there. Must be almost morning on this dreadful icy world. No, it isn't. The night's just begun. There will be no demolishing of dorms right now. Oh yeah, biology's back to maintenance. But it was fine a second ago when I looked, so I'm not going to complain. Yeah, it would be nice to get a large dorm in there. Where's the other dorm? I think that's going to stay small. Yeah, that one's going to stay to be a small dorm. Well, we'll just be okay with that building usage. I don't know if that's going to work out as a big dorm. So, steel is up to 7. Wow, that's slow. But we're churning away on other production. So, great. Bot fleet. Whoop. Okay, I'll save. If you want. But this is the button I'm really looking for. So, 13 again. Slightly up. So, to get steel production up, we need more workers. End of story. We got our engineers. We're going to watch the sleeping and food accommodations. Yeah, actually, I should have been looking at how full these bunks were. They're not. You guys are roasted. Put on your suits. Oh god, I'm an asshole. Oh, language. This is supposed to be a no profanity sort of, well, profanity, whatever. This is supposed to be a no language thing. I like to be PG, so yeah, I don't really like to swear on the internet. It was a mistake. I used to just swear a blue streak in my younger days. It was bippity that and bappity that. Oh my god. And I don't know, it doesn't hurt communication, it doesn't help communication. It's a way of emphasizing things. It's not a big deal, it's not really offensive or dangerous, but it's also not necessary, and if you use it less often, it sort of works better. Because then people aren't expecting you to say it, and they're shocked, and they think, oh no. Okay, so carrier bots are coming out here to do this work. I want this work done, and yeah, we're not doing this off camera. We're just going to do this. We're going to overstrain their sleeping accommodations, all that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I just saved, so I'm going to X for it. Get this stuff cleared up and see if we can't get Another, still 13 bots. See if we can't get another better dorm, put in a large one. I'm doubtful. We may end up with the small one again, or maybe I'll stick in a cabin. I love me the cabins. Almost fit one right there. Let's just check interior structure, cabin. Nope. Oh, one fits there. There's a big one fits there. That's pretty cool. Also, if I fit a big cabin there, hang on, build interior structure. Okay, speed back down, man. Build interior structure, cabin. So if I put, like, a small cabin here, could I also stick a big cabin out here? No. No. We got a ship. We're gonna have to come back to the dorm in a minute. Probably just try to put the big dorm in. That's what I meant to do there, so. Trading ship. What do you got? Nothing but money, eh? Well, before we take the money, let's see what we can fit in your hold. Oh, look at all this vitra meat. I better sell more of that than vegetables, actually. So, yeah. So we get 195. We'll probably be able to take all his money. 45% commission, that's really quite cheap. So, yeah, we can take all his money and, like, a couple of these. No, not quite. Maybe one of these. Oh, not quite. So one of those, and oh, and that opens a space in his hold, but only one space. So if we took two of those, we're at 204, and we got two spaces. Does it work? It works. Nice. That's valuable enough for us. I don't mind continuing to buy those medicinal plants. Our production is lower than our lab tables can handle, and I'm not inclined to do anything about it right now, so might as well throw them in there, keep the medics busy, and we get more money. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Okay, back over here. I don't think two cabins are happening, but I'm just going to wangle it a little longer. See where they can go, you know. Oh, you know why the problem is you can't join a cabin onto a dorm. They're dead enders. So if I put a small cabin out here, I can still put a large cabin over there, I think. And then I could put a large cabin over here. Ah, whoop. Wrong thingy, my boy. Yeah, okay, large cabin there. I love the cabins. I don't know if a large cabin would fit there, but that's nice. The cabin's up against the rocks. It feels cozy and protected. Probably provides a little shielding from meteors, covers certain angles of attack. They mostly come from straight above, but you know, it might help. Small cabin, waste of space, technically, but because I think it only bunks like 4 or something like that. I don't think a large one will fit there. I'm gonna try it. I'll just pop that out. Whoa, whoa, I meant to recycle. Hi, recycle. And we'll just... oh, the mouse. Sometimes you end up, like, if you're being clumsy, you get your mouse kind of at the corner of things. I swear I saw a green arrow for a second with that, but that was probably before I scrolled the wheel up to large. Yeah. Okay, so that's a small one. I'm cool with that. I think that's nice. So they get a cabin off the canteen. Funny place to sleep. And they get a cabin off the bio thing. Nice place to sleep. Oh, and look, we're about to chow steel for this build. And we were supposed to be doing turbines. It's alright. That's going to take 3, 4, 5 steel up. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. That needs stuff loaded still. Ooh! Ah! Oh! Man, your stomach just rises up when that happens. I gotta tell you. Okay, the sun's getting low. It's just beautiful outside here. Like, the few deciduous trees that are around here. Oh, some of them are in my yard. And looking beautiful. My old grapevine is all yellow. And then everything else is still green because this is the West Coast. and the sky is just kind of golden blue, and the light is pouring into the kitchen and making all the wood light up, because the place is wood. For better or for worse, it's made of wood. And it looks nice in the sun. People say these are depressing. This is part of this house is a pan abode, part of it's newer framing. I mean, the place is pushing 80 years old. It's been through a few things, a couple foundations, a few roofs, you know. And people say the pan abode stuff is depressing because the red cedar's dark in color, and they say, oh, you gotta paint it yellow or paint it white or whatever. But I don't find it depressing, not at all. I don't find the cobwebs depressing either, though. I call them my spectral Alhambra because they make me think of the frieze work in the Alhambra. And yeah, I got that many cobwebs. Once in a while, I bust out the vacuum and slurp them up. You know, get her done. I used to keep the place a lot better, but there used to be two of us here. It's just me and the dog. And we don't have a lot of reason for clean, and I don't hate spiders. If they scare me, I kill them. If they bite me, I generally kill them unless they were super justified. I remember a couple of years ago cleaning the chimney. I was up on the roof. It was awful. The chimney fell off inside the pipe, and so I was holding on to this 80-pound stupid chimney up there. And this little family of spiders had gotten disturbed. They were little orange spiders, kind of clear, with orange legs that you could see through, and orange bodies. They were really pretty. There was a little colony of them in there, and they were furious. And they just came marching up to me and tried to bite me. And their little mandibles would just bend on my skin, and I would be blowing on them, going because I couldn't free any hands to get them off me. It was pretty funny. You know, if people had a permanent floating little bee that flew beside them and recorded all the doings of their life, that's one that I would probably save. Yeah, you guys will have some more beds in a minute, alright? I'm sorry about that. And that's not going to replace as many beds as I took away in the dorm, either. So, now, what's our pad doing right now? We're on trader, we're not on colonist. Steel's going up, we're going to chill. We're going to chill. Switch arms back on if steel keeps going up. That is not going to replace as many beds as were taken away. So we're going to try to slip another cabin in. Yeah, why not? You know, some of these colonists can get their own named bed. Now, if I put that in, can I still build the other way? We are about to find out. Doesn't look like it. No, so that's coming out right now. Pow. We need some more space, but that's not the place. I doubt a cabin would slip in here. I'm getting silly. No. That's a bit of open space that I fancied using for other things. No. Not out here either. Not right now anyway, maybe later. So that'll replace a few of the beds I took away, but not many. I'd better furnish quickly. Okay, here's the trick of it. I'm going to try to get him in there. But it is the devil. If I pull it off, I'll be so proud. If I get 8 beds in here, I'll be so proud. I guarantee you I'll get 7 damn beds in here. But I'm going to try to get 8. I'm going to do what I can. And that's like half a dorm, so I've totally hosed them for sleeping quarters. Maybe if I had a better mouse, I could tighten that pixeling down a little better. I don't have a very good mouse. I'd like to replace it. I'm hoping that I can soon. I'm going to try to, you know, get a new game every, I guess, month or so. And I'm going to try to replace some of my gear here. I'm not going to do the microphone. We're going to be stuck with this mic for a while. Yeah, there's no way an 8th bed goes in. But I have done it. Like, it's no dream. It's happened. You know? Let's see how many go in this one. Well, maybe I shouldn't even try with the stuffing thing because it's pointless. The game doesn't mean you to do it, then you're not going to get it. But I know I've done it. I know I've done it. I don't know. If by some mischance anyone involved with developing this game watches one of these videos, let me know. Was that something intentional? Okay, so that does not replace a dorm. Let's see. Let's see how many bunks we shorted them. There's the other dorm. Zoop. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 bunks, and we got 7 and 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 is like 12. So we actually replaced one small dorm precisely. Nice. Well, that's not bad. And they're private beds, right? They're named beds. Which means the owners have to walk miles to get to bed. That's okay, that's what the bots are about, is making life easy enough for the colonists that they can walk miles to go to a bed. Alright, so we're still capable of building out this way. We can pop that biodome right there, that's right. It leaves a little shadow there for a while for you. Trader, what do you got for me, trader? Money, again, just money. So let's pack his hold with vitro meat and vegetables. We're certainly not selling any of that steel. That'd be madness. That would be madness. Starch production's getting along. I could pull out a maize pad or something like that. That gives us 195. That's way more than the money's worth. So we're gonna buy some of this gear here. Just keep our medics working. 189 to 195. Well, that's not brilliant. And he's got more room in his hold now, too. Well, that's okay. We'll just fill that room and see if we can't do another one of these. 206 to 205. The devil! We're not going to win out here. Wait, there's still a hold space. Now we're 204 to 210. Take that penny back. 206 to 210, we're just going to take the 4 cents loss, because that way we get all the money. Right, done, done. We are actually a trading base now. Wow, we're actually a trading base now. We're really trading, and our storage isn't full. 50% on that. They do fill up, don't they? Well, we'll slip another one in somewhere, you know. We could actually plow a storage in right over here. I wonder if the mega storage would fit here. Let's find out. It would. Hilarious. It would. You can't double connect it. But that's okay. There's hardly ever anyone in a storage complex. But then I want to build more stuff off it. Well, anything I built there wasn't getting double connected anyway. And if I get a farm dome patent, the farm dome might be better there. So we'll just hold off on the storage till we get tight on storage. Okay, bot self-repair is still not jammed. Bot workshop is cruising. Semiconductors are just steady. At least we have enough that we can build a laser if we want one. And we don't really have enough steel that we could build a scope if we wanted one. So that could mean bringing in workers. Manned by 1. Okay, they're loading the ship, so they're busy. But manned by 2, and then that's got some more. That's got some more. Steel production would probably go up with the addition of a couple of workers. I don't think we'll run short on sleeping accommodations. Hot meals. Oh, we can handle another 3 people, right? So we're going to bring in workers. As soon as this trading ship's off, we'll bring in workers. I wanted to replace them all with robots. Not to be classist or anything, but I totally wanted to replace them all with robots. You can't replace them with robots. Workers do critical stuff. They are needed for a number of things. Oh, we do need a new control center. We only have room for like 1 or possibly 2 more consoles in there. It's because there's so many connections. And I would like a second guard console in there, actually. That would be kind of nice. Right, and the whole turbine project is just twisting in the wind. Ha 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 ha. Look at the generation. Holy smokes. We could add a collector. They're cheap on steel. We could add a collector. I see no reason not to. They're low maintenance and they're cheap on steel. we want to start pulling this out. Can we get one in here? Well, kinda we can, but not in a way that's really attractive. I'd rather have it over there. Keep this all tucked in, let the base spread around it. Still want to get out to that basin. I think we'll run out of structures before we can populate this basin with anything. It's really cool. I could have expanded in this direction from the beginning. Like, this is just like, I bet I'll never find another formation like this in the game. This is just like protected city, you know, like it could be the inner city, all fortified with lasers all around it. It would be awesome. I don't think I'll have enough structures, but I gotta just keep thinking. Yeah, focus on spaceport expansion. We don't have to build out a huge amount more engineering. Okay, food is not, well, okay, we just sold some food. We just sold some food, right? Yeah, we just sold some food. So food is okay, actually. We're not gonna cry. All the machines are producing. Oh, yeah, hot meals are down. I guess nobody's there to load the machines. Yeah, nobody's there to load the machines. So hot meals will pick right back up. It's not a problem with not having enough meal makers just yet. However, I think I might pop in a meal maker. We'll see how that goes. I got room for one. Let's just get in here. Furnish, meal maker. But is there room for any more seating? We got 8, 9, 10 seats in here. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. See how it goes. It's not fully furnished out. Maybe I didn't do it quite efficiently. So I don't think I can put any more tables in than I've got. Well, if that one fits behind a meal maker, so would another one. So I'd have to pull out that fountain. So let's do it. Pull out the fountain. Pop. Pull out the plant. Pop. Put in the meal maker. Right there. And put in another pair of seats. Right there. Well, that's kind of cool. And then we could probably slip a fountain and a plant back in. Boy, could we get more seats in? Nope. Nope, nope. That's a ship. How many? Three. Hi guys. Darley Hess, MT Bennett, and oops, that's Darley Hess again. Shut off that pad. We'll open to trading again in a minute. The episode's going to come to a close pretty soon. Is this another canteen? No, that's the bar. The episode's going to come to a close pretty soon. I'm not totally sure which direction we're taking it. We got our Pleasuredome, and we want more guards. We're going to need more guards. That means more beds, more food. So I've added a meal maker and 2 seats to this canteen. So that's probably good. And the vegetables are going to drop as they load up that meal maker for sure. And I can put another video screen in here too. Don't really need to, but whatever. It'll be okay, you know, it gives them a convenient option. Put in 2 more. Because nothing's going to get built off at that direction. So we might as well make the place nice. God, just blaring with video screens. It's silly, like 1 video screen per person. 10 of them could watch it at once, let's be real. Okay, we've got 3 fountains. We could put in a couple more decorative plants or something. Make it a place of pleasure. No, there's no room. Put one there. Alright, we're gonna leave it alone. I'm getting a little obsessive with that. Okay, it's not dark yet. I did set a timer so that I won't end up totally screwing up and not walking my dog. He gets 3 a day, and he needs them. He's not really able to be out on his own. He's not safe. The yard's fully fenced, and I've got deer fencing filling in the gaps, but he can get out. He can break that fence. He's done it. And if he sees another animal or something, he'll just be gone like a bolt of lightning. And there's no getting him back until he feels like coming back. He's only done it once, and nothing happened, but this is a dog you gotta watch. He's big, he'll attack other dogs. Doesn't really respect people. He likes people a lot, but he doesn't know that borderline. He doesn't treat them differently than he would treat another dog, really, unless he knows them. Okay, so, well, we're pretty stable, we're pretty solid, and the light's fading on the planet and the light's fading in my house. We've got steel built up. We're going to call it a day here, folks. We're going to save game, and I will see you all next time. Hope you're having a great evening, morning, whatever it is. Now, the dog can tell I'm going, and he's like all waggy and staring. Yeah, talk to you later. Episode 12 coming soon. Bye for now.